Hi there, Laura Dankoff here from PathToHealthAndHealing.com and HormoneHelpForWomen.com. Today I want to talk to you about weight gain and your hormones. So I did a poll inside the Hormone Help for Women Facebook group. If you're not a member, you can certainly join us. You'll find the link below in the description. And I asked women, what is their biggest hormone challenge? Can you guess what the biggest challenge was? Did you guess hot flashes, irregular periods, brain fog, or fatigue? These are all challenges women face, but their number one challenge was weight gain. So if you guessed weight gain, you would be correct. So, I know how frustrating it is to have the weight come on and not want to come off. A lot of women suffer from weight loss resistance. And, I've been watching my weight since puberty. And it has not been easy. And you just want to say, well, why can't I eat like everybody else? I know how frustrating it can be. So, what is also important to realize, though, is that approximately 70% of Americans are overweight or obese. So what is going on here? Now, first we just want to, look at the health risks we know. There are obvious health risks with being overweight, from type 2 diabetes to high blood pressure, heart conditions, strokes, certain types of cancer, and more. Now, women are particularly sensitive to things that can contribute to their weight gain and their inability to lose weight. Now, this can be compounded by many things, such as eating the wrong foods, the wrong exercise, and hormonal imbalances. Now, many women have told me, I'm eating healthy. I barely eat anything at all. I'm exercising. I've got a personal trainer and I absolutely cannot lose weight. In fact, I've even gained some weight. So, what is going on? First of all, I just have to say that hormonal weight gain is complicated. It's not as easy as telling a person to eat less and exercise more. That is not working in this situation, particularly when the hormones are impacted. Now, there are hormones that can contribute to weight loss resistance, such as your insulin levels, ghrelin, adiponectin, leptin. These are hormones you may not have heard of. We always want to say it must be my thyroid. Yes, it can be your thyroid, but it can be a whole host of other things. Estrogen dominance, high cortisol. So these are hormonal imbalances that can be getting in the way. So what's some of the things that can be contributing to those hormone imbalances are stress, not getting enough sleep, nutritional deficiencies, environmental toxins are all playing a complicated role in the inability to lose weight. But let's start with food. Many foods are advertised as healthy, such as low-fat options, but these are often processed. Low fat doesn't mean low sugar. So when something says low fat, it could be high in sugar and carbs, which doesn't help with blood sugar regulation, which doesn't help with insulin and cortisol levels, which doesn't help lose weight. So when consuming foods that are low or no fat, look at those other ingredients. You're probably better off consuming a healthy full-fat food like avocados, some olive oil, coconut oils, nuts, and seeds. These are often better choices and have better nutritional value. If you're not getting adequate nutrition or your body's not absorbing those nutrients, your body can think it's starving. So that's another way your body's going to potentially want to hold weight. Then there is the cardio craze. We all have been drilled into our heads, but unfortunately cardio isn't enough. High intensity interval and strength training workouts to build your muscle are essential for weight loss. If we have greater muscle mass, that is something that is important for thermogenesis, meaning our metabolism. So, however, there's another factor here. If you're doing these intensive workouts and your adrenals are, struggling because you have low cortisol or maybe even high cortisol, you can really take a hit here. So you might be better off beginning with more gentle things like yoga, walking, some simple weights a few times a week to help with that muscle mass. And this is because when your cortisol is out of balance, your body reads this as an added stressor, and this is where you can gain the weight. And this is super frustrating. Now, if you didn't catch my video from the other day, I talked about cortisol and what can be impacting your cortisol levels and when it's high and ways to calm that down. So cortisol, as a reminder, is a stress hormone, and chronic stress leaves a steady stream of cortisol in the bloodstream, and cortisol can prevent your body from burning off the fat. Decreasing stress is a great place to start with weight loss efforts. I know it sounds too good to be true, but I have seen when women address their stress, such as maybe it's a relationship they need to get out of or a job, suddenly their weight starts to come off. I've seen this more often than not, so we can't underestimate how stress is impacting our weight loss resistance. Then estrogen dominance. This is where the estrogen level's too high in relationship to progesterone. Things that can contribute to estrogen dominance are stress, environmental toxins, the fluctuation in the hormones, particularly in the years leading up to menopause or perimenopause. This can begin as early as age 35. This can also throw off hormone balance in regards to your thyroid in other ways. So environmental toxins hidden in the foods, in your skincare products, in the environment, these are things you definitely want to look at and address. So inside the Path to Hormone Health membership tribe, we focus a lot on nutrition and the myths around what is good nutrition. Why? Whether you like it or not, nutrient-dense and hormone-supporting foods are essential. So just a little bit more on the food aspect. Avoiding unhealthy fats and processed foods, refined grains, added sugars, non-organic foods. These are all things you want to take a look at, and then you want to eat mindfully. We all are in a hurry, and if we're eating too fast, our body cannot rest and digest, you might say, and we're not going to absorb those nutrients as well if we're eating in a stressed state. So you want to eat mindfully. You want to eat slowly to avoid eating too much too quickly. It's often been said it takes 20 minutes for our brains to catch up with our guts and get that full satiety factor in. And also don't drink a lot of water when you're consuming your food, because that's going to slow down digestion as well. Be aware of how much food it takes to make you feel satisfied without feeling overly full. And eat without distractions. This is very important. A lot of times we're eating while we're working, eating while we're watching TV, and we are less mindful of the quantity that we're consuming. And then find other ways to handle stress other than turning to food for comfort. Now, food is just one aspect of that, but I know many women who are eating very healthy, they're exercising, and the weight doesn't come off. And that's when we have to start looking at other factors, whether it be other hormone imbalances, environmental triggers, poor sleep. There are so many things that can be impacting that weight loss resistance that's going on. Now, there is so much more to ending the struggle with weight gain, as I mentioned. As I said, it is complicated. There are many factors that contribute to weight loss resistance. Much of what can be getting in your way, we go into more detail inside the Path to Hormone Health tribe. So if you'd like to learn more, just check the link below on the Path to Hormone Health membership tribe. And then if you're ready to be a part of a community of women helping women, consider joining us there. Now, I'd love it if you'd like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, have a great day. Bye.